Adam Driver has finally admitted he is not coming back to the Star Wars franchise. And in this interview, he's going to tell you exactly why. Now, fans of the sequel trilogy are going to say that he's pulling an Andrew Garfield. He is just, this is smokescreen. He's under NDA. He's not going to be able to say. Come on, guys. The majority of Star Wars fans don't want to see the return of this character. Nothing wrong with Adam Driver at all. It's a problem with the sequel trilogy, the failed sequel trilogy. So we're looking at this interview, and here's what he had to say. Adam Driver, who played Kylo Ren in the Star Wars sequel trilogy, really does sound as though he's done with the franchise. The main villain of the sequel trilogy, Kylo Ren, was redeemed in Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker, only to follow his grandfather's example and die saving someone he loved. Still, death has always been something of a revolving door for Star Wars, according to the article, and there's been intense speculation Kylo Ren could return in Rey's upcoming new Jedi Order movie, whether in the flesh or as a Force ghost. Now, remember, we broke it the other day with WDW Pro that one of the scripts involved him returning as a Force ghost and somehow through the Force being able to have a baby with Rey. I hope to goodness, for the sake of entertainment as a whole, that doesn't happen. Kylo Ren could return in Rey's upcoming new Jedi Order movie. So Driver himself has insisted he's done with Star Wars, but many insist he's just following the pattern of Andrew Garfield. Sadly, according to the article, not sadly for the majority of fans, though, speaking to the Smart List podcast, here's what Adam Driver actually said. He explained his reasoning. According to him, this is his own words, he found making a blockbuster like Star Wars to be very difficult, saying, Star Wars was way more exhausting for me. I made it more exhausting than it should have been. I hadn't quite figured out the momentum of a set that was that big before. So he put it on the set. He put it on the actual filmmaking process. He didn't put it on the relative lack of fan interest, joy, the reception that the Star Wars sequel trilogy gained. That's the reason. Now, he's not going to say that because he's a professional. He's a good dude. He's not going to publicly criticize what J.J. Abrams and Rian Johnson did, but they created a dumpster fire. They put Star Wars in a position where we just don't know if it's ever going to be able to return to anything remotely close to what it was before that George Lucas created, not under, the control of the Walt Disney Company, not under the control of Kathleen Kennedy. So I appreciate what he's saying here, but we can assume that it's much more than what he said. It's because the movies were terrible. It's because it failed. He made his money. He's done. He's moving on. But other people like John Boyega, they're right back into the fold. John Boyega said that he was done. He didn't like the way that he was treated. Star Wars was a terrible experience. I'll never do it again. And then all of the sudden, one day, not very long ago either, he totally changed his tune. And the leak shows us that in the second script, the rewrite for the Rey movie, that Finn is back and he is on a mission, a quest with Rey. Totally makes sense, doesn't it? He sold his soul. It is what it is. Now, can people change opinions? Sure. Can they change their thoughts and their feelings? Sure. But Adam Driver, he's not coming back to Star Wars. And this is strictly for all you Reylo fans. He's not coming back because your trilogy was awful. We are UR Echo Base Network. We'll see you guys on the next one.